It is now my great pleasure and honor to introduce our Chancellor, Linda Katehi. I have some things to say. Can I say them? No? But I practiced. It's good stuff. Chancellor Katehi became the 6th Chancellor of UC Davis in August of 2009. As the university's Chief Executive Officer, she oversees all aspects of the university's teaching, research, and public service mission. She also holds UC Davis faculty appointments in electrical and computer engineering, as well as in women and gender studies. More than anything, Chancellor Katehi is recognized nationally and internationally as a compelling leader for higher education, and she recognizes the importance and value of scientific research. Above all, Chancellor Katehi is a passionate advocate for each and every one of our students. Please join me in welcoming our esteemed Chancellor, Linda Katehi.
Thank you so much, I appreciate very much the introduction. At the end, it sounded really great, so. I want to say good morning to all of you and to express my welcome to this morning's celebration. This is my 5th convocation, and I cannot tell you how fast it has gone this past year and all the last 4 years. So it is wonderful to me to welcome everyone back for this new academic year. Like all of you, I'm extremely excited about what we will accomplish together in the coming months. The video we just saw was wonderful, and I would like to thank everyone who worked on producing this short film. Thank you. At a world-class research university like UC Davis, we must provide our students with the best education possible, preparing them to compete in the 21st century global economy and to think critically about how they can help make our own world a better place. Because of our research mission, UC Davis is committed to expanding the frontiers of knowledge, enabling students and faculty to solve big problems and work collaboratively and across disciplines for the greater good. This is our challenge. This is our opportunity, and it is our responsibility. It is a charge we embrace with enthusiasm and energy, which is why we recently created the UC Davis World Food Center, and it is our vision for this new center that I would like to share with you today. A World Food Center on our campus can transform and elevate our outstanding university. I believe also it can do the same for the world, and of course for our region and for our state. At UC Davis, we do many things extremely well. Our College of Veterinary Medicine is one of the best in the world, making extraordinary contributions to animal and human health. Our School of Law, the Graduate School of Management, and the College of Engineering are all widely admired, as are so many more programs and majors, too numerous, as a matter of fact, to name this morning. As the most comprehensive of all UC campuses, we are uniquely positioned to be the one university in the 21st century that can strategically tackle the big issues of our time. The area where we have long been the world's best is agriculture and food sciences. It is the reason we were established more than 100 years ago. It is the touchstone of our partnership with the most dynamic and forward-thinking agricultural industry on Earth, California's $43 billion a year farm economy, which, by the way, is why I'm so honored to have Karen Ross with us today, California's outstanding Secretary of Food and Agriculture, and who will speak in a few minutes. Our College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences is the world's gold standard, and this past May, an international group ranked UC Davis #1 for teaching and research in agriculture and forestry. UC Davis researchers have revolutionized how we grow, harvest, and process our food. They invented the tomato harvester after World War II and transformed the industry. More recently, Professors David McKill and Pamela Ronald discovered a gene that controls rice tolerance to flooding, improving food security for an estimated 70 million people. Christina Davis, a professor in our Department of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering, helped lead a team of UC Davis researchers who came up with a chemical detection technology for citrus greening disease that is being developed commercially. Nutrition professor Kay Dewey, an expert on childhood nutrition in developing nations, is part of a Gates Foundation research team developing new ways to diagnose, treat, and prevent malnutrition in infants and children around the world. And just this week in Berlin, a team from UC Davis beat out 107 other entries from universities around the world to win the International 2013 Thought for Food Challenge, aimed at improving food production and security around the world, and won for that a $10,000 first prize. Their entry was a small, solar-powered LED light that can be placed in a chicken coop where it stimulates chickens to lay more eggs and do it consistently even during shorter days in the year. This means a lot to people. It is a very simple but quite brilliant idea, and it is the kind of innovation we have come to expect from UC Davis. At our health system campus in Sacramento, epidemiology research led by Irva Hertz-Picciotto found that children and adults are unwillingly consuming high levels of pesticides, metals, and other toxins through a variety of pathways, and recommended ways to limit this exposure. Cancer researcher Paul Davis discovered that prostate cancer in mice is slowed when they consume a diet that includes walnuts. The study holds promise, of course, for additional research to curb development of the disease in men. And Caroline Chantry, a UC Davis professor of pediatrics, led a study that found that women in Africa infected with AIDS could breastfeed to their babies without transmitting the disease if they flash heated the milk in boiling water before giving it to their infants. These are all life-changing breakthroughs, and over the past 5 years, we have done almost $200 million worth of research on the nexus between food and health. Now, with the establishment of the UC Davis World Food Center, we have an opportunity to do even more. Because our university includes a first-rate health system and so many other outstanding schools and programs, we can become the premier university in the world when it comes to leveraging our expertise in all things related to food and wellness. There can be no denying the opportunity, and there can be no denying the need. The United Nations estimates that nearly 870 million people suffer from chronic undernourishment. According to the World Bank, 1/3 of all child deaths can be attributed to insufficient nutrition. In our country, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention says 1/3 of the population is obese, nearly 40% of adults and 17% of children. This has a profound effect on our nation's health and productivity. Healthcare costs were $2.6 trillion in 2011, 17% of our gross domestic product, and they are projected to reach a staggering 28% in 2017. At UC Davis, we have the perfect blend of interdisciplinary and collaborative problem-solving expertise to attack these problems and be a thought leader that helps shape smart policy at the local, state, national, and global levels. I believe it is our responsibility to use our growing knowledge about the nexus between food production, sustainable agriculture, and well-being to create a healthier nation and world. I say that because we have the brain power and expertise to do just that. This is not something we can shrink from, nor we want to do so. To feed and nourish a healthier world, we need the greatest possible range of expertise in one place and across the disciplines. And that one place is UC Davis. You will hear more about the World Food Center over the next year as we establish it as the one place on earth that poses the right questions, that sets the right priorities, and brings together the right partners to solve specific problems with solutions that can be implemented in today's world. Now that you are a little more familiar with that, I hope that you will have everything you need to become Aggie ambassadors for this important undertaking. And for that, I thank you. I have no doubt that this can pay enormous dividends for our students, faculty, and staff, as well as our state, nation, and the world.